Good afternoon. I'm Psychic Violetta. My son Leszek will be asking me questions. Hello. I force him to show his face. And today is July the 7th, 2018. I will be answering questions that I don't know about, and hopefully I have the help with the visions.
Okay, so first question. Just like you said in your last video, Scott Pruitt is gone. And now the new acting head of the Environmental Protection Agency is Andrew Wheeler. Who is Andrew Wheeler? Like psychic analysis of who he is.
Something will be holding him down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things will be pulling him down. So he will have something that they will have to figure out about him. But he is not environmentalist. He is not for the flowers.
He's a coal lobbyist.
He was, yeah. He is, yeah. But the things are under. It's like under table. So I have to understand what that means.
It sounds like there's something shady in his
something
past
under
that's
paying under table or doing things under the table. Another one who is not going for the environment, that should change for the name under, not environment, against environment agency, because that's what they are doing. They don't care about the health, the water, and the environment.
Well, Trump seems to put people that want to wreck the agencies that they're in charge of. All right. Janet Svierkosh asks, now that Scott Pruitt resigned, will more government workers grow bold enough to whistleblow on this administration?
It's like a stop when the school is crossing. The people with so they will be making more stops for them. When the school is crossing, someone is holding that things in the hand. How you call this? Sign stop that the kids are crossing.
The crosswalk stuff?
Yeah. So there will be more whistleblowers or people who will stop them, so they can't have a free ride. Because by the schools, when we are riding, you have that someone walking, stopping you from driving so they will be.
So more people will be going against the administration.
It will be, yes. There will be some rules that people would like to. That's the vision I have. I have to understand what that means. But I think it's very obvious. Protection. For the kids, you have protection when someone is standing with that sign.
Yeah.
And those are vulnerable kids who are crossing the street. And when I saw that same situation that means that there will be more protection, people will take over. Thank you, Janet, for your question.
Like the more I watch CNN and MSNBC and like the different news outlets, it seems like there's more Republicans that are going their own way. Like they're kind of branching off from the party, and it's almost like fracturing the party. Like there's two sets of Republicans. There's ones that are loyal to Trump, and then there's some that aren't.
Like even Scaramucci, I noticed that he was against Trump.
The China thing.
The China thing, yeah, and the putting
the
sanctions against Canada and other countries. So even Scaramucci is growing the brain.
Well, I don't think Trump could break America anymore if that's exactly what he was like running to do.
I think he's doing this.
But are the Republicans? Is there a secret sect of Republicans that are starting to work against Donald Trump?
Yes, but they are so afraid to come to the light. There is a lot of them, but they are like mouses, hiding in the spaces.
So they're not organized.
They need the pipe. There was a story. It's
The
in
Pied Piper.
Pipe Piper that will move the mouses out of the castle. That's the one that you are talking about,
Yeah.
the story. Yeah, I think they need some piper who will pull the mouses together because they are like mouses. And I saw them hiding in the corners.
Will there be somebody that leads them against Trump? Will Joe Biden?
No, it's single. There must be some message in that. A boat with one
Sail?
sail. Single boat, single. One person will have to take that new
Journey?
It will have to be someone who is single-minded, independent. Bernie is independent, but he wouldn't take his party. But there is someone who will come probably, and we have to wait for the storm to come, for that ship to come in, that boat to come into the.
Okay.
So it is someone. Eventually, someone will come and.
Do you want to use the cards on this one?
Oh, thank you. Yes, Leszek usually didn't want me to use the cards, so I'm asking him, can I use my cards? And I know quite a few of you were complaining about that display, and Leszek didn't want to use the cards because we had that display, so I will try it. So the question is, there will be someone who will lead the Republicans against Trump, you mean?
Yeah.
Looks like they have to be beat up. They have to feel first the pain of being on laying down and being stabbed. So until that happened, there will be no leader. But then it will be a leader when it's happened. When they are beat up so badly, they will feel the pain. Then there will be someone who will stand up and take the GOP different direction, because this is for different direction, changing the direction of the movement. So they have to, for that person will be energetic, young, king of wands. So that person will be, but not before they are defeated. They have to suffer. They have to feel the pain what they are doing.
I get it.
Okay. Don't cut me off.
There is serious speculation that in the upcoming summit between Trump and Putin, Trump intends to switch America's stance on Syria and withdraw from supporting the rebels who are fighting the Russians and Assad. You know, the Syrian rebels?
Yeah.
They're fighting Assad,
So,
who
the
killed so
question
many
is-
people with
yeah.
chemical attacks, right? So, does Trump intend to hand Syria over to Putin and Assad? Does he intend to take American support from that region?
Okay. It's like a long time ago when someone was doing laundry after they did wash the cloth, they were pulling, two people were pulling. You remember that. You love it to jump when we were doing this.
Okay.
It's like they will be pulling, give me this, give me that, give me this, give me that, going nowhere. Just stretching. I don't think it will be given. They will be just. I hope you understand what I'm talking. Long time ago, you were taking everything to the place where the bed sheets will be put through the special machine to straighten and make it this perfectly clean and hard, kind of hard And it is the same movement, like people are pulling the fabric. Two people from one side and two from another.
So it's a negotiation. That's
It
not going to
is
go anywhere.
nowhere to go, and it's preparation somehow for the future to smooth it, but not before that.
This one's from Gotham.
Who is that?
Gotham Shashangan.
I got them.
Will there be a nuclear attack between India and Pakistan?
How far? How far?
Well, in the near future.
10 years?
I
Because both countries has the nuclear nukes.
Here's the issue about me asking questions that are time sensitive.
Okay. Oh, okay. I want
Well,
to
no,
say.
like when I was like on like ayahuasca, you go to this place that time does not like exist the same way it does here. So
But,
how do you communicate to a spirit?
But if I will see this in 50 years from now, that's my worries. I may say it might be, but in 50 years.
Well, I think if you say in the near future, it's kind of understood, right? I don't know how this works.
Me either.
Will there be a nuclear attack between India and Pakistan in the near future?
It is ballistic thing moving, but I don't know if that. I don't see this moving on any country. It's just two pieces ballistic thing. It's like, I don't know if I have any clean paper. So it's like, it looks like a bomb. Don't make fun. But it's two pieces. One was different color and the bottom was red and the top was blue. So there will be some missile struggle between them, but because it's not connected, I don't think it will be allowed to be connected.
How will Trump's trade war with China end?
Sick guy. He wants to pack as much money behind his belt as he can put. So he is expecting them to stuff money in his pockets. He just wants to win the battle so he can gain of it.
Jesus. So that's why he's doing this drastic measure of like these huge sanctions, because he knows he can't. Well, like I'm just being.
No, ask like, why he's doing this.
You asked the question. Just said, like, let me just finish, because you never let me finish what I'm gonna say. All right, let me just finish it. No, I'm saying that like it makes sense because these are really drastic sanctions that he's putting forth, and he can't keep them up forever. Like
he's destroying the country.
They're not good for the United States. Everybody knows it. Even Scaramucci.
He wants.
But if he's gonna get, let me finish. All right. If he gets a bribe, then that's all it's going to take for him to lift these sanctions. He doesn't care what trouble he produces the companies in the States. In the meantime, as long as he gets his cut, he's a businessman. He's never done anything for anyone else before. Why would he start now? Is he doing this just? Is this a short game?
Dear. Okay. Dear in Polish. If someone will call you that you are rogacz, which means a deer with the horns, then your wife is cheating on you, you are put in a corner, you are stupid, you let yourself to be taken advantage of. He wants to make everyone to feel like they are dears. He is everyone around. I'm sorry. I don't like to use words like that, but it looks like he is cheating. And the country is the dear that he is doing this to the country. In my mind, I think that he is selling everything to Russia, to Putin. He is giving USA ultimatum. You have to work with Putin. I will make this impossible for you to work another way. He just wants to negotiate with Putin. All the time I had that feeling, why is he doing this? And it's more obvious to me all the time that he's putting a knife on the country so they wouldn't have China to count. He is destroying all the allies. And the only beautiful Putin, it's like a guy on a motorbike, and the teenager girl wants to run with him because he's so cool looking in the leather pants. And that's what I'm feeling about that relationship.
He's really destabilizing everything.
It is, and he wants to make sure that USA will have no allies and they will have to go with his idea of being friends with Russia.
Well, not even he wants the French to step out of the EU as well. He's making deals to support the case for them to leave.
Everyone he wants to.
But
and next week, when he will be in Europe, he is going to push everyone down.
What will happen there? I don't even know about him going to Europe. He's going to Europe?
Yes. United Nations. Okay. He wants to put everyone in a corner. It's like he will corner everyone. He wants to starve them and to be a dictator. And he was acting really badly when he was before.
Can you go for the cards?
Okay, what is the question?
Well, what's going to happen there in
Europe?
Yeah, with Trump.
Like he pushed the prime minister from Montenegro, minister of Montenegro, the last time. You remember?
Yeah.
So it's what will Trump do to people? Oh, the same card. Okay. I answered that question before that he will put them, so that's a psychic answer. I think that was a good
That's your intuition.
My
the high
intuition.
Priestess.
Angel of Love. That one is not very clear why he will be protected. Maybe they will be connecting, all of them will connect together.
Well, will he go there pretending to be
No, he will be going to Russia next, so he will be with Putin and showing Putin his love, and then he will destroy the same card. He will be destroying USA and all allies. I think he will try to do everything because his love for Putin and his kind of marriage with Putin. And he is going to Helsinki on the 16th. Okay, 1 second. I have another question. So.
Well, I don't know how to phrase it. I'm just thinking, like, with Mueller closing in, Trump seems to be escalating.
Closing. Not yet.
No?
No, he just wants to interview him, and Trump is not really.
Will Mueller get to? Will Trump have to go in front of the prosecutors and plead his side of the story?
Prosecutor on the...
Yeah, prosecutors. Like Mueller is a prosecutor.
But it will be probably first on the Congress. So that's the question. Because I think I have seen him long time ago.
No, it's going to be an interview with Mueller.
Oh, the interview, how that, if
Yeah.
it will be. When you were going to the camp, Polish camp, we were sending you, there was like totem and, showing this direction, that direction, and different direction. But this was showing me that they are flappy. Usually they were stuck to the, which camp was which way. You remember those signs?
Yeah.
And this one is moving around, so spinning. He will try it. He knows that he's supposed to go that direction, but he is not going.
He'll get out of it.
He will be making nuisance, because that's a nuisance when those things are moving around instead of being one direction, this direction, that direction. So,
well, let's keep going here real quick. What lays in store for Trump with the lawsuit against his charitable foundation?
And the kids.
What kids?
Ivanka, Junior.
Yeah,
and
that's right. Everyone's together.
No, Tiffany is not there.
Okay, just answer the question.
They will try to pay back because it's $1 million, and they will think that they can pay back.
Of course, yeah. Because if they're getting money, then they can afford to pay it back now. That's smart. This one's from Sharon. Will the boys in the cave in Thailand be successfully rescued? I think that's going to happen tonight or tomorrow.
The smell in that cave, oh my gosh, I want to puke. Those kids are getting sick. They will be moving them backwards and forwards. It's not completely straight going one direction, because the smell in that cave. Oh.
That's because they've been pooping in the same place. They've got like a table this size, and they're all on it.
And they want to move them, but they have to move them back. So I don't know. I didn't see this as a clear picture, but eventually they have to. I don't want to bring the bad news, but it's something like I couldn't even breathe.
What?
They have to they are giving them oxygen, but they have to move them. They have to move them out. There is no way that they can stay there. 2 weeks in that small place, and okay. Is that over?
Well, no. So like, what they're gonna move them out, but like, is it gonna be a successful rescue? Do you want to go to the cards?
Okay, first this one.
Will they be successfully rescued?
I know they will be bringing them, throwing them like. If the kids will be safely. You said
successfully rescued.
They have to take the risk. Some cards are coming back. They will have to take the risk because it's too late. The longer they are staying there, the more they are in jeopardy. Mothers are begging them to bring those kids. As long as they are, that's a safety card. That's the only safety card, and good reunion, good connection. and work hard. They will put every effort to pull them as soon as possible because keeping them is too risky. So they have to, eventually everything
It
looks
looks
like
like
it will
he's
be.
got all the sticks,
So all the kids will be eventually, and this is the card that it's security. Everyone will be, and the mothers could be holding. There are no bad cards here, so hopefully everything will be good.
Okay, one more question. Will Michael Avenatti, Stormy Daniels' lawyer, run for president in the next presidential election?
He has guts. We can. He will be on the ballot. He will be running. There is nothing that can stop him. He can hang himself, but he will be running. It's a gelatin, so no gelatin. The thing that they hang people. So
How will he do?
I said he can hang himself, so he will be a spot. He will take a lot of spot, and maybe that's not a good thing because he might take energy from someone who is better. But maybe he is the spot. It's Peacock. Peacock is for show off. He will be showing off himself, and maybe he is good for Trump. They both have so much of the ego.
Can you pull 3 cards for that?
Yeah, okay. I'm glad that the kids will be.
Yeah, he would be able to put Trump in his place.
Someone has to be. But we are talking about the
Avenatti.
Avenatti. Okay.
How will he do?
Okay, Knight of Love. Shaky Tower.
That's the worst card, isn't it?
Not always, because it can shake completely Trump, dysfunctional family. It can shake the dysfunction. Well, he can fight. He can be good what he is doing. People will love him. He will give a lot of attention, so he will be loved. Shaky Tower. That might be for Trump. He might shake his dysfunctional family. That will be probably Trump's family or GOP. Fights a lot. He is feisty. He can put the fight. And he's energetic. He is young in soul and vibrant, full of fire. Why not? If I would be in America, I would rather him than Trump.
Okay, that's all the questions.
Okay, so now he can take us to his place for a dinner because he cooked something and I'm starving. I just came from work. Thank you so much for watching us. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for your wonderful comments. If I don't answer right away on your comments, that's the reason because I'm leaving for Leszek to read them. So he knows which ones I put the heart, so he can not read them because it's quite a few. So one of us is doing the hard work and he is picking the questions from the one that I left. So don't feel abandoned by me that I don't give you a heart sometimes. That's the reason I have to explain it. And if someone like to have a Skype reading with me
Or phone.
or phone reading, please find me on our website www.psychicvioletta.com. Next month I will be not all the time available, so we still have booking for this month. So if you want to, please do it because I will be taking some days off next month. Okay, thank you. You can turn off that.